Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make
The city of Dallas, Texas, the location for the Trailblazers, and ice in his veins shooter, Damian Lillard will bring his laser-like focus to lead his team to a win as they prepare to get down to business at American Airlines Arena. Blazers, Mavs. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers up against the Dallas Mavericks at their home American Airlines Center. For Dallas, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. How good is it to see Kristaps Porzingis out there? You know, the guy who drafted him, Phil Jackson, wondered whether his body would hold up to the NBA grind. Is that still a valid concern?
Well, you could say that about all 7-footers, a lot of them. There's an extra strain, as I wouldn't know, but Shaq probably would. Only Porzingis, you know, he could do the best, but as physical shape as possible. But being that tall, Shaq, is it an extra strain put on your body?
Well, I don't really know because I was a little thicker than he is. But he's a unicorn. When he's healthy, we know he has the potential to be a superstar. Keeping his body strong and flexible has to be a focus for this team.
That does it for us. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you later.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Take a look at the Mavericks. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Trailblazers, right now, quite a ways down below.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, the NBA changed the lottery odds in 2019 to encourage competition among its conference's least successful teams. But some want even more to be done. They call for eliminating the draft altogether. Another potential solution? A play-in tournament for teams 7 through 10 in each conference, which would eliminate the need for trying not to win as much as possible during the regular season. However it's done, the league has stated its desire for parity. Kevin?
Great, DA. Thanks. Early part of the season, Brent, did you take a while to get back in the swing of things, or were you ready to go out of the gates?
In order to stay in the NBA, Kevin, no, I could not do that.
Right, yeah.
I could not do that.
You played 14
I know,
years.
But I loved coming into training camp being in tip-top shape. It really was something I took a lot of pride in, is that I wanted to be going so that our practices for our coaching staff was something we could get through. Now, I understood the role of other guys on the team where it might take a little while for them to get going, But for my mindset and my confidence in the year, I wanted to make sure that the offseason and the work that I was putting in, because that's where players improve the most, I was going to come into camp ready to go.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hood out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's the Cobra in at point guard. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Lillard fires away from way outside. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Here's the Cobra. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Cullen passes to Whiteside. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Hood deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Lillard again missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's the Cobra. Again, the Mavericks score.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now Lillard, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Another shot. Whiteside, good.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
McCollum against Doncic. And Whiteside sends it back. Doncic against McCollum. Here's the Cobra. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Lillard. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 7. The Cobra passes to Kleba. On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum. And that one, good. 9 points for the Cobra.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McCollum against Doncic. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Back to McCollum. There's the triple. Here's Whiteside. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. He dishes it to Hardaway. Doncic against McCollum. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Hardaway.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
Now, sometimes the D has no choice but to foul Whiteside and try to make him earn it.
And it's been talked about for some time that last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
You go back to 2015, the Blazers lost 4 of their 5 starters in the offseason. So instead of rebuilding, they retooled around Damian Lillard, and what a piece to retool behind. Amazing how far they've come in the past couple seasons, where they've placed in the Western Conference.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. Well, you know, Brent, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Blazers front office, continuing to fortify this roster with under-the-radar acquisitions.
Interesting adjusting around a couple of albatross contracts to now have a team that's capable at positions that a lot of teams are trying to fill. That's the wing position.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Snatched up. Doncic. Hardaway from outside. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. Here's Hood. Finished off the break.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Here's the Cobra. He had 40 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Outside Hood. Anthony left side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Heads up play by Rodney Hood.
Pass to Kleba. Doncic feeling it out. Hardaway finds Doncic. Here's the Cobra. Lets it go with a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Lillard outside. That one a little long.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
He gets it in there.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Doncic against McCollum. Right side up top to the inside. Anthony. And the pass to McCollum. No good on the triple. Dallas leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Pass to the Cobra. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hood against Doncic. With the teardrop and the layup by Hood. Hood's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. Hardaway passes to Doncic, and he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming along with?
What an impact.
massive. And what you're seeing, too, over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab-ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
Here's Lillard, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Ligue is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's the Cobra in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Hood. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
Hood on the wing, guarded by Hardaway. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Passes it to Doncic. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. Power down with both hands.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now McCollum. He had 25 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Good. Dishes to Lillard. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. There's the 3. Here's the Cobra. Launches it. And Porzingis gets the 3. Porzingis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers trail by 15. McCollum outside. Dishes it to Lillard. Step back shot. And it's Lillard again missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's the 3. Lillard again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Lillard. He's got 11. Good on the wing to end the run. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 7 points for Rodney Hood.
Yeah, you want to chase Rodney Hood off the 3-point line. He could be dangerous from there.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
McCollum against Doncic. McCollum left side. Nobody near Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you watch Whiteside out there and you understand just how much of an impact he can make with his defense. Great length, great timing, and makes some offenses change the way they're going to attack you just because of his size alone.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. The 7'7" wingspan of Whiteside, definitely a game changer for defense.
Interesting pickup here for the Blazers as they've added Whiteside to back up Nurkic at the 5 position, and an interesting center in the Western Conference. How will he adjust to the pace and maybe the style of play out west?
He hits both from the stripe.
Big hands, long arms, huge frame of Whiteside. It just makes him a dominant shot blocker, a huge rim protector, and a very good rebounder.
It's blocked. Here's Anthony. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 16. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against New Orleans. Lillard, the pass to Hood. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after it a little bit.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the big calls.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, Everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, honey.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Whiteside is out there with Anthony. And it's Lillard in at the point.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And the Blazers with Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. 2 6'3" guards, Brent, in the backcourt. Some overlap, perhaps, in their skill sets. But do you like their fit?
I do like their fit, and by all measurements, Kevin, they seem to be overachieving every year. You have that kind of stability with McCollum and Lillard, and what it is that Terry Stotts has done with this ball club, that's something that the Portland Trailblazers fans are very comfortable with, having these two guys out there to lead them just maybe one step further this season.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
This is a show of confidence here. This kind of possession from Porzingis, ready to shoot off the pass.
Three-pointer, Lillard hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Portland. Mavericks leading by 12. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
The Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
And he makes the first. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Hardaway against Hood. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer. And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Here's McCollum. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Hood against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Hood kicks to McCollum. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Damian Lillard, third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
McCollum finds Lillard. Back to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Banked in off the glass.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
On the wing, Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Here's Doncic, and the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They swipe it. Leaps for it, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And they get it back. McCollum feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kleber, the pass to Doncic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Lillard outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Right side Porzingis. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Anthony. That's a 2 from Lillard. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Whiteside. Outside Hardaway. With some arc. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Doncic against Whiteside, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big.
8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lillard, buried from 15 feet out. Lillard's got 31 points.
Well, he's capable of lighting a fuse and putting on a fireworks show. He'll do it in any building. Tonight he's got it going.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I don't really give a...
And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, you got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively. Doesn't want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Curry. He's out there with the Cobra. Hardaway is out there with Powell. And it's Kleba in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Good, can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Hardaway against Hood. And bird right's an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further to keep him around the culture.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
McCollum against Curry. And no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Shoots it up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. Kicks it to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 34 points for Lillard.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Rebound by Nurkic. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. They get the rebound. Hood, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kleba, the pass to the Cobra. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
McCollum right side. Drops it in from 14 feet away. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
And you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Zinkas is checked in for Dallas. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Hardaway passes to the Cobra. Can't hit from the low block.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bounce pass from Hood. Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now, using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The throw good. McCollum.
You think about great perimeter shooters, and CJ, not only just statistically, but stylistically, Kevin, his name comes up. He can heat up and get this team going offensively.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Hardaway kicks to Kleba. No good on the 3. Trailblazers trail by 15. And here's McCollum for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Here's the Cobra. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Lillard, right side. Unloads from 9. Goes back up. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Nurkic.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Here's Kleba. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
The pass to the Cobra. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Cobra's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
McCollum outside. Down low. Right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Dallas leading by 14. Curry kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway for 3, but they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in. He's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers trail by 17. McCollum outside. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. McCollum with the ball. Back to Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 36.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to the Cobra. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Makes it off the glass. The Cobra's got 42 in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Right side, this is to McCollum. He kicks it to Lillard. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw. Scoring has always been Lillard's strength, but last season a career high in assists, and you wonder how much a healthy Nurkic is going to help propel this team as they've equipped themselves with some interesting players at the wing position to try to take another step forward in the Western Conference.
One shot.
And watching film is becoming an obsession for Damian Lillard.
Well, that's a great way to learn, visually sitting down and not only looking at your opponents, but where it is maybe where you can take advantage and stay in your zone. Lillard committed to the game and committed to improving.
And here's McCollum. Over Doncic. And Portland again with the bucket.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. Count the basket.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Kleba. Doncic outside. Doubled by McCollum. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Whiteside. Inside, Kleba. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
Good timing on the fast break. We don't talk about that enough. Melo coming into the play and then finishing it off.
There's the double team from Whiteside. Porzingis, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Dallas moving it around. Down low, here's the Cobra, and that one is good. The Cobra's got 47 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Lillard from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Rebound by Anthony.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Cobra.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Doncic against McCollum. Shot clock at 5. The Mavericks pull it in. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Doncic against McCollum. Here's the Cobra. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The pass to McCollum. Shoots over Doncic. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Here's Kleba. Outside Hardaway. Here's the Cobra. Another 3 for Dallas.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.